Back in the closet. I'm not exactly a clothes horse, mainly because pretty much the second most aggravating experience I can imagine, the first being sticking pins into my eyeballs, something I've never done but can imagine would be pretty annoying, is queuing up for the privilege of being crammed into some tight little cubicle to try on items that don't fit or suit you, only to emerge again sweaty and sticky and irritated, still in your tatty t-shirt and the only jeans you like to wear anyway, and no closer to looking like one of those washboard-stomached guy models who'd look terrific wearing a sack full of boogers anyway. Despite this, in that mysterious manner in which the universe appears to operate, my closet seems to be set to automatic self-stock. And every year I found it necessary to pull up bags and bags of clothing I never knew I had, and certainly can't remember ever buying, and definitely have never worn. And then there are those treasured items you did wear once upon a time, a long time ago when dinosaurs ruled the earth and shoulder pads seemed perfectly acceptable, even for us men, which you keep just in case shoulder pads come back in style again, ignoring the voice screaming at you that you'd look fucking ridiculous in them just as you did 20 years ago. And of course afterwards, you went through that baggy urban thing, which allowed you to totally binge on beer and potato chips until you realized you looked less urban and more like one of those fat middle Americans screaming at one another on some icky loser talk show. But now you've gone kind of minimalist with jeans and t-shirts and still keep that other stuff on standby just in case, along with a bunch of hideous ties that one day might just have an occasion weirdly designed for them, and a bunch of broken belts you're never going to get around to fixing, and not quite white anymore underwear that have lost their elastic. And then there's the kinky leather phase, carefully hidden in the back as if your mother is going to fly out from Canada and surprise you by springing out at you from her hiding place in your closet. And even though you don't do that kind of stuff anymore and kind of never did, cows have died for that shit to be created, which is why there's that extra 10 pairs of shoes you'll never wear again, crammed into a rickety, annoying wooden stack of shoe shelves that never did what they were supposed to do, but you put them in your closet in an organizational fit, and there they remained, hovering above you on the top shelf, threatening to tumble down and brain you every time you open the door. My friend Lunar, a bipolar Gemini, like the world needs one of those, who insisted on having his socks tossed like a salad and thrown into a basket all mixed up so you'd have to search for the matching pairs, went apeshit like a hornet on crack when I paired them up. Which says a lot about how someone's psychotic inner dialogue and general ungroundedness can express itself even in the foot sections of your closet. Needless to say, like everywhere else in your world, your closet has a few things to say about who you are. And some of those things should be culled like unwanted relatives and banished to your local charity shop.